When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So SMU's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Brinson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Hudson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Using the quick game. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight-type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back.
There he goes to the left. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustang! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Boston College Eagles offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's James. Finds his tight end. Plows through the defense. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up. Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Golden Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quarterback on the keeper. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Golden Eagles are facing third and inches. They'll run the sneak for it.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. They get to him as he throws.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. Looking to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires on the move. Finds a man in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And the Mustangs have a first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your confidence.
Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Back to pass, it's Jennings. He's moving out of the pocket. Look out, he's got room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Pulls it in, it's Brinson.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. He has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. All kinds of room to Lining up to add another. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll try it again. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Number 14, on to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Caught over the middle, it's Brenson. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Snags it up the 30 and still running. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Golden Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll try to run it in. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
Trying to pull his way in. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to slam in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Are forced to settle for the field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference Battle of Node. UTEP overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from El Paso, these Miners gotta be thrilled with the result. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Jennings. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Boston College. How about this defense taking one back to the house? And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that 6th sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Mustangs will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
Caught in the backfield, it's fine. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage, because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
The quick out. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about, I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Unleashes one. Complete downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Bond. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Safe completion on the screen. Finds some fresh air. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Boston College now operates from the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the catch. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. And he's wrestled to the ground. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Buys a little time with his feet. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Unloads quickly, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Touchdown, Boston College! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Rushes on him. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Quick release by the QB.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. Oh, a lot of space. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. The Mustangs want to move quickly. They give him the rock again on second and goal. And on the ground. Touchdown Mustangs. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job.
Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the the 21.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On third and
have timing, and as a result now, fourth down.
They booted away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The give and tick, 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 tick. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts and save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll push this lead out to a touchdown at 27-20. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Illinois.
Dropping back, it's James.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Makes the grab. It's McDonald. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's McDonald. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They just keep firing. Tagged out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? I'm going to go for it. That's your decision.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Got a man, it's Harden. And the Mustangs pick up the first down. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Knight. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. Jennings using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harden. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going for it all. Touchdown, SMU! They jump on top here in OT. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Buying some time. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Golden Eagles have taken it inside the 20. Dropping back, it's James. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
On the move, it's McDonald. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
To the air on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Wants to throw. It's James. He got it. Touchdown, Boston College. Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT. They get the score and a free trip to the ice bath after the game.
No doubt. Heck of a pass, though. Just stand in there, know you're going to get smashed right in the face. I'll take the ice. I'll take the touchdown.
They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
Boston College, 40. SMU, 34.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Gain of 20.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that?
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they answered the bell and responded with a score of their own.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Fires to the tight end. They are in. Ball game, and that does it in double OT with a 2-point conversion. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we